Hello everyone, welcome to Deluxe Creativity blog. This is the audio version of my blog, and I decided to do this because I felt that people might not have time to sit down for hours to read the whole blog post. So why not just create a blog where the audio version where people can listen passively whilst going about their other businesses. So for today, for my first audio blog, I have with me a very special guest. She's a physiotherapist and an entrepreneur here in Hungary, Debrecen. Her name is Beauty. Now, Beauty was one of my makeup artists for the glamour makeup party that was hosted by Deluxe, which is also my company. Yeah. So I'll post the photos as well down in the blog. So, hello Beauty, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. So, we would just like to know a few details of your life, your inspiration, and what is your driving force in achieving the goals you've achieved and the goals you're yet to achieve. So, first of all, I'll start by asking you who you are and your brand.
Okay, I'd say I'm a work in progress, basically. Just to put it simple, I'm a work in progress. I know it's taking a long time, but we'll get there.
Gradually.
We get there. Yeah, we'll get there.
We're getting there. Okay, so what exactly do you do? For those that don't know, and what businesses do you run?
Okay, yes, I'm currently in my final year, trying to round up, and physiotherapy student. What are the businesses I run? Okay. I'm into makeup.
So because you're a makeup artist.
Yes. A self-taught makeup artist and also into cooking. Mostly I do the bole.
Yeah, my favorite
I mostly do the bole thing because something that nobody is doing here, and I felt like bringing Nigeria back to
River State in particular.
Yes, for Port Harcourt, like give them Port Harcourt, how we do it in Port Harcourt.
Everybody eats
like the bole and granules.
No,
my god,
try
is boring. So I decided to bring Port Harcourt to Debrecen, and I also make hair, which I don't really do so much these days, but I do it, let's say, passively. And the newly added one is event planning and management. Yeah.
So you make hair, you do makeup, you cook, and you also do event planning and interior decoration, Abby.
We'll think about that, but maybe as time goes on. But for now, just planning the events and managing the events as a whole, basically. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So, when would you say you started your businesses? Which ones came first? When exactly did you start?
I started in 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, I started with making hair, and a friend of mine actually tasted my food, and she was like, "How can you make this nice food and just be giving it for free?" So it motivated me to start it up as a business. So I started cooking for people, and people call me up, I want this soup, and that was how I also started the cooking business. Also in 2009, 2010, yeah, I started the cooking business, and the makeup started up in 2014. I had my official job for my friend's introduction in 2014. Yeah, and the event planning is something new. I've just had one event I planned so far, and also helping a friend plan a wedding. And I started this year.
Okay.
And I plan on doing more about the event planning. Yeah,
because we really need people like you in our lives. Okay, so what exactly was your driving force? Like, what inspired you to start all this? I know that for the food, for instance, you said somebody tasted your food and was like, you shouldn't be giving out this for free. It's too good. So what exactly was the inspiration behind this whole
people, my friends? When we came to Debrecen, there were not a lot of people that make hair and all of that. You literally go begging people to make your hair and all of that. And a friend was stranded. She needed to make her hair. And, with this weather, your hair just started pulling off and all of that. And I said, I can actually make it. And she was like,
really?
Beauty, Don't joke. This is not even a joke. So I said I can make hair. So I decided to braid her hair and went to church. And someone was like, your braids are so beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And I started making hair. For makeup, boredom. I think I was bored with school. I was bored. I was frustrated. And I would say I was frustrated. And yeah, I started buying makeup products. And I called up some friends. Can I please make you up?
You played with their faces.
And the funny thing is, I never thought I would take it professionally, like make it as a business, until that event came when my friend called me up to do a makeup for an introduction. When after I did a makeup, like people came in and they did not they're like, the makeup artists don't come. This work, something you did not believe in, and people believing in you. It just I went back home. My boyfriend was like, oh, yes, you will do it. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. But the thing is, like I said, people, especially my friends, they really inspired everything I started doing. Event planning, it's been in me. I love planning events, unknown to me. I love decoration. I just like things to go well. I just want things to go. I want things to be managed properly. So it's been in me from secondary school till just been in me.
Okay. So you're a student, obviously.
Yes, I am. Physiotherapy.
So how have you been able to combine your businesses together with schoolwork? Like, how have you been able to, this is time to study, and then, because me personally, I'm a student as well. And I do all this, my company, of course. So, and I'm the kind of person that ideas pop in each time. I could be sleeping and then something is popping up in my head. I'm studying and then there's something popping up in my head. So, how are you able to say, you know what, business aside, it's time to study. Let me study and focus on my books and not think about the business aspect. So how are you able to combine the two of them?
Okay. Support. I had maximum support from my younger brother. I had maximum support from my friends. Like, if, for example, I had orders for, let's say, Monday, and my Monday was busy, all I needed to do was to call up a friend. And whatever I need for that order would be bought. And I try to come back from school and I make whatever, if it's boile or it's food, I make it, and my friends help me to
total boile right now. Oh my god. Okay.
So I would say so, and I try to manage my time very well. I try to, like, every little time I had, because it wasn't easy. I wasn't just a student and also an entrepreneur. I was also a leader in church, so it was quite
stressful.
It was stressful because I had to manage academics, manage church, manage my business. It wasn't easy, but like I said, the support I had from my brother, I could just tell him, okay, you know what, you would help me read this topic, and then you would explain it to me. So while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, my brother is explaining my schoolwork to me. So I could kill two birds with one stone. So yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, why don't I have a brother that will come and be?
I can borrow him.
Reading my medical books for me. All right, and your businesses, were they? Did they require capital? Like, did you have to use money to start any of the businesses?
Yes.
So, how are you able to raise the capital as a student?
Okay, first, the cooking business. When it came up, I spoke to my mom, and she was able to send some foodstuffs from Nigeria to me. That was going on well, but when I started the makeup business, makeup is expensive.
Of course.
I used my savings, and my mother also supported me with some money to start up. So, yeah.
Okay, so those were the ones that required capital.
And from time to time, I have lovely friends. That's just a way of encouraging me, because, you get to a point, especially being in this environment in Debussy, you get to a point where you can sometimes feel discouraged with the people, like, when you get a lot of negative vibes from...
I can totally relate to that.
I get to a point where friends like, okay, you know what, Beauty, I can see you want to give up on this, you're not giving up on this, so you want to give the excuse of, oh, you don't have this, so I'm getting it for you, and like.
So it's safe to say that you had a very good support system.
My support system is still like
high.
It's lit. Like it's just
because your friends were in support.
I'm telling
obviously, if your mom was suddenly use food stuff, she was also in support. Because I was going to ask you if your parents were also in support too.
Oh no. My mom was. She's very much aware of it also. Well, my dad, he doesn't know. I feel maybe he knows, but I haven't told him
directly, so he's not going to respond to it
yet. Yes.
I see you. Okay, so what exactly is your driving force? I know that with business it can be very discouraging, but sometimes when you think of the inspiration and driving force behind why you even started the business in the first place and why you should keep going, it makes you not want to give up. So what exactly is your driving force, and what can you say are your weak and your strong points in your business?
My driving force.
A very good question, isn't it?
I know. Would I say continuity?
Consistency.
I want to continue giving. You know this thing that when you give a child this sweet and you stop, the child may be so disappointed. Like the fact that I brought Bole all the way from Port Harcourt to this place, and just to continue to satisfy
that
needs of, I think that's one of my driving forces. It would be that.
Okay, so what are your strong and your weak points? What is your strong point? What is that thing that you said no matter what in this business, nothing can ever touch this aspect of me? What are your weak points that if it should pop up, oh my god, it's like you just want to give up?
The strong point would be to make ends meet.
Okay,
I don't know,
of course that's like
you get to a point where you don't want to ask your parents for every single thing, where you want to be financially independent. Where you get to a point where you want to be able to help other people, because I'm the kind of person that I don't like seeing people in need. I want to be able to help in any little way I can. So I don't want to be around people and they need help and I can't help them when I can actually help them. Do you get the point?
Yeah.
If I was doing this, I should be able to get something to help you, but because I chose not to
do it,
and
then your weak point. Your weak point, fear of failure. Okay. I mean, the thought of failure makes you feel like, does it make you feel like giving up? Will you say that? Or
sometimes,
that's why you don't want to even start at all, because you feel like you fail in between, or
that's the reason why I haven't made it big.
Okay.
The fear that maybe I would fail at a point,
or you wouldn't be able to keep up.
Yes, not giving the public what they expect.
Okay. I can
do my weak point.
So now what exactly is going to be your you know how if you have a vision, you just know where your mind is at. So right now these are just baby steps. So what is your ultimate goal? Like, where are you looking at yourself in like 5 years or in like 10 years?
In 5 years, I'm thinking of having my own plaza by then. I'm really thinking of having my own plaza because I want to be able to combine everything. Profession, which is physiotherapy, and the things I love doing that come natural. I want to be able to combine them in one. And if you look at it, physiotherapy and beauty are actually kind of combined. Like, for example, if I'm to do a makeup on someone, I actually give you 5-10 minutes face massage. There's this glow that comes with massage.
Make sure you have this plaza before I get married.
Hopefully. So my goal is actually having a plaza. The funny thing is, I don't want to have this plaza abroad or whatever. I want to have it in Port Harcourt because I feel like it's right time we need to actually make that happen. Everything is in Lagos,
right? Like, and I'm wondering why.
I was having this argument with my brother no argument. Like, wait, I was just saying, why is it that everything is? I'm not beefing, but I just have a point. There are people that are really doing well in Port Harcourt, in Abuja,
but then everybody still wants to go to Lagos.
Yeah, everybody's relocating to Lagos. We are going to make it happen in our own city. So it's going to be in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, look out! Like,
watch out for Beauty's Plaza.
Look out!
All right.
Yeah.
So we are in look for that, or to that rather. So what can you say are the challenges that you faced being a student and an entrepreneur? Because I personally, I know I face a lot of challenges being a student. With the fact that your classmates know your business and they know you, so it's a lot of, I don't know, like, what can you say you've experienced so far?
Oh, there are quite a lot of challenges, especially being in Debrecen.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It's been
I think you just need a lot of patience to be an entrepreneur in Debrecen. Yeah,
that's just the summary. You need patience, like, to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve in Debrecen.
Yeah.
So combining academics and these challenges, having people that are not understanding.
Of course.
Because
not everybody sees your vision.
In as much as I want to serve you properly, but also I'm a student. I think that's one thing. Sometimes you get to meet some people that will say, if you want to do it, then you should do it properly. Or if either you face your school or you do the business
well.
But the truth is, I want to do both, and I want to do both properly. So if you can be understanding and give me more time, I will definitely deliver something really good. So I would say one challenge is people that are not understanding, impatient people, and they expect you to be patient, but that is life. Like, for you to be able to satisfy your clients, you have to be patient also. So
okay, now when you look back from when you started, would you say that you are proud of where you are? I mean, based on how you started. Exactly.
Very, very proud. I'm not where I wanted to be right now.
Of course.
But I'm really proud because looking back, I would have given up on this. With the challenges, I would have given up, but I'm really, 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 really proud of where I am right now. Okay.
So based on the challenges you've experienced, based on how far you've come, and based on everything in general, just imagine that there are people that actually are students and they want to start something for themselves. It's not really easy, to be honest, to actually have this dream and say, okay, because you are in school, so you have to wait till you graduate before you actually achieve your dreams. I always believe in making those baby steps right now, because what if you're not able to graduate? What if you are not able to see, God forbid, something happens and then you're not even able to see the time after your graduation? So now, but then there are people that are reluctant because of various challenges, maybe not able to raise capital or not able to, different things I don't know. So what advice would you give such people, or people that would want to start something for themselves or make a name for themselves, but then because of school, they are not able to do anything? When I mean school, I mean people in uni, because I think secondary school is still quite very young, but anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
So how are you going to advise somebody on their journey to success?
First, I would say you should have good support. Speak to someone, not just anyone. Very important, because there are certain people you speak to about what you want to do and they discourage you without thinking about what you actually thought. Like, you have to speak to people that believe in you, because if you listen from the beginning, I said everything I've said was like support from
system,
friends,
good support
because
system.
It's really important, especially being in university. You have a lot of schoolwork to do, and adding a business to it is not an easy thing at all. So you really need to speak to someone that would believe in your dream, believe in what you believe in, because that person or those persons would be the ones to be able to push you when you feel at that low point.
Yeah,
they'll be the ones to push you. And honestly speaking, I would say you should also evaluate yourself. Be sure you're ready for it. You
be sure that that's what you want to do.
Yes, because challenges will come where if you don't know the reason why you started, you will give up.
So basically, passion for it.
Yes, passion for it. And also, if your academics is not going so well, think about it properly. If you really can combine your academics that's not going very well with the business, time management
is key.
Is really, really, really important. Don't be too selfish.
Yeah,
running after money and forget about your academic, because it can sometimes, you can want to gamble with it. You want to say, okay, I need this money, and you have a test. Don't be a Superman. Not in a bad way. You know your limits.
Yeah, you know yourself basically.
Don't try to be like some other person.
Yeah.
Don't try. If for example, if I inspire you, don't say I must do it the way Beauty did it. You have to know yourself for you to be able to give your all.
You're just supposed to take some bits and pieces of what Beauty did to add to yourself and
be yourself.
And
be
better,
yourself in that thing you want to do.
Okay, that's a nice one, because I have learned. So we have a good support system. Very important.
Really important.
Okay, so I'll just ask you some relaxed questions, because now we've been.
Are you sure it's relaxed?
We've been so like inspirational and deep and things. But okay, I would want you to name. Still in the line of inspiration. If you want to give us an accomplishment that you've really achieved, or that you're really proud of, rather, what would it be? Something that you've done that you are like, oh my god, I am so proud of myself.
That would be starting off the business first. It's something I'm very proud of, and not giving up. But one thing I'm so proud of that I've done so far in my entire life is helping someone out in time of need.
That's very nice.
Helping a friend, because at that point it felt like I was the last hope. And because I was doing this and I didn't give up, I was able to help the person at that point. So it's one thing that I'm very proud of.
Okay. So if you had to name one thing that makes your day, what would that be?
Cooking.
Oh, I have to be visiting you often.
No.
Okay, so is there anything that you feel like I should know, or we, the viewers or listeners rather, should know that I have not asked, or I would never think to ask? Is there one thing that one secret about yourself that you want to let in on?
I'm very emotional.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Okay, let's put it this way. I'm a crybaby. Let's put it that way. Yes.
But that's, you don't even look it.
I cry a lot. Oh my god, I can cry for Africa.
Nobody would even think that.
That's the best way for me to relieve stress. Apart from cooking or making up, the next thing that comes to mind, just go to my room and cry on my bed and cry. I cry a lot. Yeah.
Who inspires you the most professionally?
For cooking, my mom.
Okay. Please, where does your mom stay?
In Port Harcourt. For hairdressing, something I just picked.
You just picked it, right?
I just picked. Nobody inspired me because I just picked it up. But let me
just
say,
fell in love with it.
Pick Meal. She's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, Pick Meal.
Yeah.
Check her out, by the way. This is not sponsored.
She's a YouTuber. She actually.
Okay.
For makeup, my brother's wife. She's a makeup artist.
Shout out to you.
So, yeah, she inspires me a lot.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
You want to ask me inspire me for the bole? The bole maker.
No, I think the bole inspiration for bole is just Port Harcourt. Like, if you taste it, you want to taste it again. Trust me. I mean, if you've not tried bole and the sauce, I don't mean groundnut, I don't know what you people eat, but bole and the palm oil peppered sauce, trust me. And the fish. My goodness. I think you will want to eat that for the rest of your life.
Visit Port Harcourt.
Please do. Let's make it a
Obsy
date.
will host you.
Yeah? Okay. I'll be so glad to do so. Alright, so if you were going to work for free for the rest of your life, what exactly would you be doing? If they say, oh, Beauty, you have to do this, but we're not going to pay you, and you'd be like, okay, no problem. You're happy doing it. Physiotherapy.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's nice. And why, if I may ask?
Health. It's very important.
Health is wealth.
Yes. Right? So, because sometimes when you say physio, Like, I remember when I was going to start physiotherapy, my aunt was like, "Oh, God, I need to move again." So some people feel like it's just about massage. Oh my God, you should read about physiotherapy. Maybe that would be.
So there's a lot more to
more rehabilitation. Even for you to lose weight, like you need physio knowledge. Because right now, okay, let's not go into that.
Weight loss. Yes. Don't worry, we'll call her back for.
I'm also using my physio knowledge to help myself lose weight instead of going to pay a trainer that
Yeah.
So I'm using that knowledge to also help myself.
Okay, so beauty. What do you do when you feel like giving up? Because sometimes, no matter how strong we may seem to be, no matter how tough or I got this, man, we still have those times where you're like, why did I even start? Man, I don't know, this is just too much. What do you do at those points?
This may sound cliche, but yeah, I pray. But apart from that, I go back to my book and I go back to the beginning. Because I always have books, because sometimes I'm in class and things come into my head and I have to jot it down. So
another thing is to have a journal where you write down your ideas.
I go back to the first page, why I started.
Okay.
So my inspiration, what motivated me, why I'm doing this.
Okay, that's a nice point.
Then I always talk to this very friend. I would like to mention the person's name. I always talk to Ritzo.
Hi Ritzo, if you're listening.
I always speak to her. She's one person that, when I'm down, she has a way of bringing me back there.
Takes us to a very good support system.
Yeah.
So when you feel like giving up, like Beauty has said, she goes back to her journal where she writes her ideas. And of course, like when you have your journal, I think the first thing you should write is your motivation, why you actually want to start the business.
Vision and mission.
Your vision, why you actually want to start the business in the first place, reasons, your inspiration and everything. So that when you have those moments where you feel like giving up, go back to it again and read, so that it could inspire you and you find out that you have been very silly to even think of giving up. And again, like she has said earlier, have a good support system, because sometimes the book will not just help you.
True.
You need someone that actually believes in your dream. I mean, not everybody can believe in your dream. Not everybody sees what you see. But there are times where you just need that extra push from somebody. And that's the main reason for this blog and this audio vlog that I'm making. Because I feel like there are times where you might not even have the good support system that we claim that you should have. But you need that extra push. You need that extra motivation from people out there, from people that have started just like you are. Let's say you're a student, you don't have capital, or you have to mix school and work at the same time because you need to make ends meet. So just find yourself a good journal and a good support system.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, sure.
And I would like to say that I don't have the capital is not an excuse, actually. You could skip. Let me speak to the people in Debris now. You could skip buying sandwich from LSB.
And save that 1,000 for
and save it. You could start up from there. You don't need to have millions for you to start up a business. I started my makeup business with one eyeshadow palette.
That's a good start.
And I had my primer, I had foundation, and a set of brush. That was what I started with, and I could do a full face makeup.
So you can go for people and get paid for it.
Yes. So you start from somewhere. Don't wait until success. You think big and start small.
Yeah.
You don't wait until you get the million and you start up from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't wait until you get the millions. Start small, because that is actually what will make you, or that's what will keep you going. The fact that regardless of what you have, you are still pushing. So eventually, when you get the millions, I don't think it will even attempt to stop you. So I hope you had a nice time and you've enjoyed listening and you've gotten inspired, because I have. Don't forget, good support system. Get a journal. If you need to cry about something, cry when you're sad. Cry when you're sad. Pray as well, because prayer is key. Prayer keeps you going.
Yeah.
So until next time, remember, nothing is impossible.
Bye.